beginning of a new day. Bringing the mind to the present moment, to the breath, the in-breath and the out-breath. Put attention onto your posture, how you're sitting. If you put energy into your posture, this will help to keep the mind bright and alert. So the Buddha encouraged us to sit up straight. And to establish a wholesome intention to train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness, recollecting the body, recollecting feelings, recollecting the mind itself, recollecting Dhamma. Every time we're aware, recollecting, mindful of the breath, breath in, breath out, then we know where the mind is. Whatever else comes into consciousness, sight, sound, taste, smell, touch, thoughts and memories that come up into the mind, we don't have to give them much importance at this time. Still on a meditation retreat, so don't need to plan what we're going to do tomorrow. Don't need to solve all the problems in our life or other people's lives. You can just practice paying attention to the breath and letting go of everything else. And you have to give yourself permission to do that. You allow yourself not to be concerned about other things at this time. Practice the ability to put other things down, not to carry them up, carry them along, not to pick them up. You'll notice as you meditate the tendency or the habit to keep picking up new objects of mind. Every new sensation in the body, every new thought, every new memory. We love to pick up and play like a little kid with every new object that comes our way. We get into the habit of putting things down. Keep the mind light, happy, not burdened by all the things you pick up and fill up the mind with. Those who have practiced the Buddha, the Sangha, they keep their minds light and happy, putting down the burdens. They don't carry the burden of their body around with them. They don't carry worries, So they live with a lightness of body and mind, a happiness that comes from putting things down with mindfulness, with insight. You can put things down because they're impermanent, transient. And because ultimately you don't own anything. Every thought, every emotion can be let go of because you don't own it. It's not a person, it's not being. Sometimes when we're sleepy or tired, then we have to bring up a wholesome reflection to help brighten and energize the mind. So we can recollect the Buddha, or the Dhamma, or the Sangha. Bring up the thought of kindness, metta. Can recollect some of the generosity we've practiced in the past. Can appreciate what we have. Our good health. If you're still healthy enough to be on this retreat, then you have enough good health to practice the Dhamma. Recollect the good fortune of hearing the Dhamma. You've heard the Dhamma, so that's inspired you to practice. Can also determine your mind to continue practicing for your good and for the good of others. You'll notice the effect of skillful mental states, wholesome mental states on the mind. It brightens the mind, brings energy, sustains the mind in a good way. If we get caught into the habit of the negative thinking, complaining, looking at our life in a more negative, critical way, drags the mind down. We lose the energy, lose inspiration, and just think like giving up. So it's important to know the difference between the wholesome and the unwholesome. And the wholesome dhammas, the wholesome mental states and thoughts we cultivate. The unwholesome mental states we abandon, we let them go. And this is part of the training, and you'll find it can bring you quick results. Help your body and mind to calm down, relax, but also to be bright and energetic. So we can carry on meditating together until we hear the sound of the bell.